Hello, what's up? Hello, guys. Today I would like to discuss with you one interesting thing. Together we have built some applications before, right? Um, and all topics which we have covered, they were about the web-based application. And I had one interesting idea. I was never ever tried to build a desktop application, so I have no idea how to do that. And I decided to find first of all the most easiest way. And the most easiest way, it's not a secret, it's a Python. The easiest language, the frameworks and libraries around this language are super powerful and easy to learn. So today I would like to show you some interesting feature, like to build application using Tkinter library and Python, of course. So here, let's go, let's start. So first of all, what is Tkinter? What is Tkinter Python? So Tkinter Python, it's a library, it's open source, it's for free, you don't need to pay for that, where you can build your desktop application. And all your journey always will start with a documentation, right? Let's go to Hello World. It gives you the example how to create a basic settings, right? Let's start with that. So go to the Finder. If you Mac users or if you're Windows users, just create a folder. Let me create just new folder. Let's call it my first. Desktop app. So now I have my folder. Let me open that. Okay, it's empty folder. Let's create the Python file. Just type script.py, where we specify the format. And very first step, when we learn your library, we need to import our Tkinter, right? But we know we didn't install it yet. Maybe it's not available for us, but we can check, right? So to do that, we need to import our library. How we do that? From certain library we import it. Maybe we have it, maybe we don't have it. Let's check. From Tkinter and import. And let's say everything. We know that asterisk means everything. As you can see, it's green, which means it's coming together with the Python 3, version 3, which is good news. You don't need to install it additionally. And this is description of this. Basically, it will help you to create a desktop application, right? And let's test it, right? Let's try to create some windows at the beginning. Let's see how it looks like. Very first step is create the window, because wherever we create, right? We create a variable and we create the library. So we need to call it. Small thing, I did my mistake. It's always capital letter. So type tk. So basically we are saying, hey, bring to this variable all the possible tk methods, right? So now we can create the window. As soon as we create that, we actually can, we need to sum up this window to create it, to open that. So now we code and say, hey, create the desktop application, just a window. Don't put anything there, which is okay. To complete this, to save this, all the changes in window which we create, there is a method. It's again, we call window again, put that, and there's a main loop. It will save for us that window which we have created. How do I know all of that? It's not about that I'm a smart person. It means that I know how to read. And here we can find everything. For example, we can find a window, and it will show us and teach us the main components of it. So here all the documentation about it. Or if you don't want to search here, you can directly go to the Google and type Tkinter save window Python. It will show you how to do that. All of that you can find here, right? So now basically what we did here, we have created the script file, we put it inside of folder which we have been created. We create the variable window, and we are saying that all the methods from the library Tkinter we want to import to our window tk. If you want, you can even press the command button on your Mac, or you can press the control on your Windows and then click with the mouse, and you will see all these methods here are hidden here. Destroy, report, go back, all of that. Don't touch those libraries though, don't break them. So now you have saved the changes. So let's run it. And as we can see, our window is created, right? So let me go back. Let me run it again. As we can see, our window, our application is created. So we created the window which is running here. Now we need to bring something to this window, to bring some logic here. So let's start with something simple. Let's start with adding button there, okay? Okay, now we can see that our window is created, right? Let me run it again to show you. Now we want to add the button in this window to make our application looks like real one. With a button, we can click on the button. So for that, there is a method in Tkinter library, it's called button. And let's create that. So first of all, we need to create the variable where we will store our button. In Java, we would call it object. In variable, it's a generic term, but in term of Tkinter, it's called widget. So we need to create the variable of our widget. We call the method button. Inside of it, we need to provide that we want to store our button at this window. So it will be the window. And the second parameter is, so we put our widget there. Now we want to, how we want to name this widget, what should be written in this widget, right? Let's say text, right? And then run or calculate or whatever, let's say run. So now we have two parameters. So as soon as we get that button, let me run it, will it work or not? You see, it's not there. I'm curious why, I guess you too. The thing is, that happened because we didn't locate our button. So to do that, there are two options. We can use either pack method, which will locate it for us, or grid. I will start with the pack. Hey, my application created on the second screen here. So now we can see that button is created. And now my application, I can run it. But the pack will solve it by itself. Now let's see that I want, let me close it. Now let's say I want to not only locate it automatically. Let's say I want to give a specific address of this widget button, wherever I want to locate it. For that purpose, I use the method grid. Inside, I will specify the row and column. And it will locate this button for me as well. And as you can see, it's here.